next one. Ready? So a box of mass 0.5 kg is placed on a plane which is inclined at an angle of 40 degrees and the tension is acting at 20 degrees. Okay.
Yes.
So what are the forces? The first downward force, weight is how much? 0.5. So 0.5 g will be the weight acting downwards. Coefficient of friction is 1 by 5. That means mu value is given as 1 by 5. The box is kept in equilibrium by light string, which is like this. The string makes an angle of 20 degrees as shown. Box is in limiting friction, limiting equilibrium, and may be modeled as a particle. String is T. So in which direction is the box trying to slip? Is it trying to slip downwards or upwards? I think upwards is not possible because he's telling it is held in place. Okay.
Yes.
Held in place means it is trying to slide downwards. So this is the direction of motion or tending motion. So friction has to be opposite to it. And because
Yes.
it is in limiting equilibrium, this has to be mu times r. And r will be acting normal to the plane. Correct?
Yes.
So this is r. Once again, we have to take x and y directions. X will be this direction, y will be this direction. Okay. So y direction and x direction. So this angle will be how much? This angle will be 40 degrees. Okay.
Yes.
This angle is given from x direction, and all other forces are either parallel or perpendicular to x and y axis. Might be about to move up or down. Okay, so here in the hint, if you see, he has given both. Okay.
Yes.
And in the question, he is asking us to find the possible ranges of t. So all the possible values of t we need to find. Okay. So minimum value
Yes.
of t, if we have minimum value of t, it will slide downwards, right?
Yes.
If you take t minimum, it will slide downwards. So friction will be upwards. Friction will be upwards. And if
Yes.
t is maximum, then it will slide upwards. It will try to slide upwards and friction will be downwards. Okay.
Yes.
So this is what we need to understand. So first let us take sliding downwards. So friction will be upwards. Okay. So let's take this as A bit, this as B bit. So let me change the color of this. Okay.
Yes.
So first let's go with A bit. It's sliding downwards, so the friction is upwards and tension is minimum. So first sigma y. The sigma y, what are the forces? R is acting upwards. Component of 0.5 g, that is cos. This is acting opposite to y, negative y direction. It's acting in negative y direction, so negative. Tension is going upwards. We want y component, which will be t sine 40, sorry, t sine 20, and it will be acting in positive y direction, so positive. And the remaining force, that is friction, is parallel to x axis. It won't have any y component. So let's find the equation for r. That will be 0.5 g cos 40. This becomes minus t sine 20. So here tension is minimum, so let's call tension as T1, and tension here, let's call it as T2. Okay, let's take tension T2. Okay,
Yes.
so tension T1 we have taken. This is equation number 1. Next, let us go with sigma x. All the x components we need to take. So x components is mu times r in positive x direction, then 0.5 g into sine 40. This is in negative x direction, so minus. Then T1 cos 20. This is in positive x direction, so plus. And r is perpendicular to x-axis, so no component. So this total is 0. Substitute the value of r here. So mu value is 1 by 5. R equation substitute 0.5 g cos 40 minus T1 sine 20, bracket close, then remaining equation as it is. Okay, so remaining equation as it is. Okay, remaining equation as it is. So this total is equal to 0. So now we just solve it. So t terms, keep it on one side. What do we get? T terms, we get minus 1 by 5 sine 40, sine 20. From this we get this much, and from this we get plus cos 20. Correct?
Yes.
Send all the constant terms to the other side. We get 0.5 g into sine 40, and if you open the brackets, we will get 1 by 5. Open the brackets, we get it positive on the left side, right side it becomes negative, so 1 by 5 times 0.5 g cos 40. Correct?
Yes.
So these are our equations. So T1 we need to find. So T1 will be this whole right side quantity divided by left side quantity. So let's go ahead and do this over here. So first is this component. So let's take A by B format. 0.5 into 9.81 into sine 40 minus 1 by 5, that is 0.2 into 0.5 into 9.81 into cos 40, and in the denominator we should have this quantity. So minus 1 by 5 is 0.2 into sine 20 plus cos 20, that is 2.756 in newtons. Okay, so T1 is the
Yes.
minimum value of T. T1 is the minimum value of T. Next, we have to take B bit. B bit, what will happen in B bit? Sliding upwards. It will try to slide upwards. Okay, so the direction of friction will change here. Direction of friction will change here. So let me take the same diagram, same free body diagram. Okay, same free body diagram, but here what will happen? Friction direction will be opposite. Okay,
Yes.
friction direction will change. Once again we need to solve the same equations. Okay, so
Yes.
our equation we will again get the same. R equation, we will again get the same. What is the R equation? 0.5 g into cos 40 minus what is it, minus t1 sin 20. So same equation. Okay,
Yes.
because the change in direction is happening in x direction, so y components are not affected. Then coming to x component, sigma x, if you do, again you will get a big equation. The only change that will happen, what change will happen here? This value, instead of positive,
Yes.
it will be negative, correct?
Yes.
So this whole term this whole term becomes negative. So let me take the same equation directly. Okay, so there is not enough space here. Oh, what happened? So let me keep it here. Okay,
Okay.
I'll keep it here. The difference is that we will get is negative, right? So when you take that negative, the t1 terms will become positive. So this term becomes positive, that is 1 by 5 sine 20, and this will be positive again. And on the right side, this becomes positive, and this term is negative on the left side. On the right side, it becomes positive, correct?
Yes.
0.5 g into cos 40. Okay, so T2, this will be T2. T2 is maximum tension, right? So T2 tension will be this right side term divided by this term. Okay, so let's again find it. So right side term, everything is positive, so this minus becomes plus, and denominator term also everything is positive, so this negative will go away. Okay,
Yes.
so we are getting 3.87. Huh? Very small difference is there here. Okay, so
Yes.
minimum value is 2.756, maximum value is this much. So the tension will always remain within these limits. Okay, so tension will
Yes.
be greater than 2.756, but it will be less than 3.87. So this is our answer.
Yes.
Okay, so 11th problem solved.